everyone. Today we are going to talk about a topic that I used to think about a lot. It's about intermittent fasting versus time restricted eating. Which works better? In this video, we will break down the science of both intermittent fasting and time restricted eating in the simplest way possible with the help of recent research papers. We will cover what each one is, how do they actually work, and which of them could give us better results. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. Alright, let's understand the basics first. What really is intermittent fasting? It basically is a cycle between eating and fasting. Let's understand this with a simple example of, let's say, alternate day fasting. In this fasting, we eat normally for one day and then the next day we fast. There is another example of 5:2 diet in which we eat normally for 5 days and then we cut down our calories for 2 days. So, we can clearly see the cycle of eating and fasting, right? But time restricted eating is different. It is a specific type of intermittent fasting where we only eat during a certain number of hours each day. For example, if we are eating between 10 am to 6 pm, then we will not eat anything for the next 16 hours. So, time restricted eating is not about what we eat, it's about when we eat. Think of intermittent fasting as your work schedule. You work for 5 days, maybe 6 days, and then you take rest for that one day. Just like we eat normal foods for 5 days and then we fast for the next 2 days. But when you are working in your office, you have a fixed time for your lunch, right? Exactly in the same way, we have a specific number of hours for fasting in the case of time restricted eating. So, I hope now you have a clear idea about what really is intermittent fasting and time restricted eating. Now, let's understand what research says about their effects on our overall health. So, a study found that intermittent fasting, especially alternate day fasting, does not only help people with their weight loss journey, but it is also beneficial for fat loss. In fact, when compared, they found that alternate day fasting is actually more effective than time restricted eating for some people who are on their weight loss journey. But this does not mean that time restricted eating will not help you in your weight loss. A meta-analysis combined all the time restricted eating studies and found that people lost on average about 1.6 kg and they also lost body fat too. Some research shows that time restricted eating is not always better than normal eating. In a study, scientists asked two groups of people to eat the same amount of calories. Now, one group ate within a fixed time window, like 10 hours a day, while the other group ate throughout the day. What scientists noticed is after few months, people from both the groups lost the same amount of fat. So this means that eating in a fixed time window alone cannot create extra weight loss. What really matters is how much calories they actually ate. So, based on research, both intermittent fasting and time-restricted eating can help you with your weight loss. Alternate day fasting is more effective, but time-restricted eating can also help you. So it's like both ways will take you to the destination of weight loss. It's just that one way is more quicker than the other. As simple as that. Now you decide which way will give you better results. Meanwhile, let me explain what are the other effects of those two fasting that science shows us. Let's look at some other effects of those two fasting on our health. So, some studies found that time-restricted eating can help in managing insulin levels and other metabolic factors. But the results are a bit mixed and not consistent. A Harvard study found that intermittent fasting can reduce hunger, which can help people in eating less calories that will help them in their weight loss journey. But this happens because people stop eating too much calories, not because of their sudden metabolism changes. One thing which is very important to consider is that research is not all in one direction. Some studies show that restricting our eating times will give no extra benefit if we are eating same amount of calories. But some studies show that both intermittent fasting and time-restricted eating can help with long-term fat loss. So this means that neither one is proven to be all better. Both of them work in their own ways depending on people and how consistently they can practice it. The research is all about how long people can stick with fasting in order to see the results. That's it. So, if fasting suits you, then you can absolutely go for it, but only after consulting with your health professional first. Whether you want to try intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating, both are great in their own ways for your overall health. Just look out which type of fasting actually suits your body. Ask your doctor, is it healthy for you or not, and then you can practice fasting with proper consistency and discipline in order to get better results. Let me know in the comments which eating style are you curious to try, intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating. For me, it has always been intermittent fasting because it suits my body. Yours could be different. Do tell me. And if you found this video useful, then do like this video and share it with your friends and family so that they can also figure out which type of fasting is actually beneficial for their overall health. If you want more such videos, then do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to be updated. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace out and remember, wellness over everything. Thanks for watching.